now. He will not run away. He will make himself available. He should be admitted to self-recognizance bail. That so-called 50 million justification is unreasonable. It's unreasonable. It's onerous.
Are you not just interfering with the operations of investigative agencies?
Please. Investigating in what? The man was not invited. They used Rambo style to arrest him. And you take him to custody. The next I say you should bring property worth 50 million. Title document before you grant him bail. Really? Is that the kind of country we want to have?
What are you heading to the EOCO for?
I've said though already.
So are you boycotting
I'm done. You heard me on the floor of the House.
So you heard the minority leader, Alexander Apenyomaken, granting us an interview on what exactly they intend to do at the office of the EOCO. He has made that clear on the floor of Parliament that the caucus will not partake in parliamentary proceedings until Chairman Wontumi is released from the office of EOCO. He says that the bail condition must be revoked so that Bernard Enchibwe-Siakun could be set free. He noted that Enchibwe-Siakun is currently unwell and in the NIB clinic because the EOCO doesn't have the requisite facilities to cater for him. That is what he indicated. Now, as it stands now, proceedings are still ongoing on the floor. However, we have the minority caucus boycotting it, marching to the office of the EOCO here in Accra to demand the release of Bernard Enchibwe-Siakun. You can hear in the background the caucus chanting the party songs in solidarity of the arrest of their chairman, Bernard Enchibwe-Siakun, in the Ashanti region. The charge, he says, is on allegations of his involvement in illegal mining activities, also known as Galamsey. So you have there in your shot Henry Nanabuachi, Alexander Apenyomaken, the minority leader, Frank Anodompre, the minority chief whip, and other members of the minority caucus. The MP for Offenso North, you have Okre MP also amongst the team. Second Deputy Minority Whip, Jerry Ahmed Shaib, also part of the team. We can also see the former Information Minister, Kojo Opon Nkrumah, MP for Ofuasi Ayeribi, and then also the legal counsel to the minority caucus. Also here, the MP for Swamin, also part of the team. We hope to see what will happen at the office of the EOCO. But as it stands now, the caucus says it is boycotting parliamentary proceedings in solidarity of the arrest of their chairman in the Ashanti region, Bernard Enchibwe-Siakun. He has been in the custody of the Economic and Organized Crime Office since Tuesday, and he hasn't been able to meet the bail condition of 50 million Ghana cedis. Minority says that it is just an attempt by EOCO to punish him for whatever reason why EOCO is punishing him. According to them, they do not know. He believes that all members of parliament must rally behind this call for the immediate release of Bernard Enchibwe-Siakun, because it could be any of them if power changes hands in the year 2028. So the minority caucus, as I indicated earlier, is still marching to the office of EOCO. We are now on the John Evans at Mills High Street here in Accra, close to Tema Station, and then right by the Brennan Hall, where we have the National Lottery Authority. On that street, it heads to the office of the Economic and Organized Crime Office, EOCO. And then also you have the Supreme Court edifice right close to EOCO. And then the Shraj office also close to EOCO. The caucus, marching caucus for that matter, has been joined by the Deputy Minority Leader, Patricia Appiah-Jay, she has joined the team and is also marching towards the office of EOCO. Alexander Apenyomarkin, in his statement on the floor earlier, noted that if anything at all, the investigative agency, EOCO, could have invited Chairman Wontumi for investigations, and subsequently, if there is any offense at all, then he could be charged, and then he would be put before court appropriately. But that, according to the caucus, hasn't been done. They believe Chairman Wontumi is somebody who would not go missing, who is hardly to find. He is not somebody who is hardly to find, so he should be allowed to go, and then appropriately he should be invited and then taken through the due process before, if anything at all, he will be put before the court. So let's just get close to the caucus. The caucus has currently paused for a while. They are now moving. They are now moving amidst the chanting of songs to the office of EOCO. The charge is that Chairman Wontumi is involved in illegal mining activities. But the caucus says that even if it is true, he should be taken through the right processes and then charged appropriately. Study of EOCO. That's the caucus saying. The indication the minority leader gave was until Chairman Wontumi, the NPP Ashanti Regional Chairman of the New Patriotic Party, is released from the custody of EOCO. So you can hear in the background the chanting of songs to the office of EOCO to be with Chairman Wontumi. The caucus says that they are going to be stationed there in solidarity with Chairman Wontumi until the bail condition is varied or revoked entirely. So we see what will happen when they get to the office of EOCO. So that's the patriotic songs being sung in the background by the minority caucus of Parliament, holding their hands in solidarity just to portray their commitment towards the release of Chairman Wontumi, the NPP Ashanti Regional Chairman. Which is still on by the minority caucus to the office of EOCO, where Chairman Wontumi Bernard Enchibu-Esiakun, the NPP Ashanti Regional Chairman, is currently being held by EOCO. So the caucus is marching towards it. We are currently at the Arts Center, right opposite the Brennan Hall of the National Lottery Authority, NLA, on the John Evans at Mills High Street. We're marching with the caucus to the office of EOCO. We'll try and then see if we can engage more of these MPs to see what they also make. Honorable, so what are you heading there for, EOCO office?
We're going to engage the officers at EOCO because what is going on is an obvious abuse of the legal processes aimed at intimidating people who are known to be political opponents of this current administration. Here's a man who is already cooperating with CID processes, is voluntarily coming in and going. He had been granted bail, he was coming in and going. And then at the end of one day, this Rambo-style attack. I watched reports from some journalists who even complained of how this took place. And then now you have bail conditions that have been imposed, obviously aimed at making it difficult for him to meet it, so that he will be kept behind bars for a while. This is not law. This is politics and intimidation. And that's why
you are interfering with activities
with the activities of investigative police. We are attention to the that are ongoing on.
Thank you so much. So you heard me speak to the Information Minister under the administration of Akufo-Addo. So the team is almost at the office of EOCO.